Oh, man. I feel so freaking bored. There is absolutely nothing for me to do in this boring house, but to sleep all day long. I can't play video games anymore, because my stupid dad took away my PS5, and won't give it back, no matter what. I don't have any friends to talk to or play with either, since my stupid dad also took my best friend, Milo, away. I can't even go out to the park or something, because I am grounded through May. I feel so freaking bored. I gotta figure out a way to get my PS5 back, so I can play video games all day, once again. But, how am I gonna do that?
Later.
Hey Mom, can I ask you for something?
Hey CC. I can see, you finally decided to come out of your room, after sleeping almost all day long. What is it you wanted to ask?
I am sleeping all day long, because I can't play video games anymore. Since Dad took away my PS5, and grounded me, there is nothing for me to do in boring house, but to sleep all the time.
Well, CC, I'm so sorry about that, and remember that you can hang out with me, or your brother, or your sister, whenever you feel bored. You don't have to isolate yourself all the time. And, I know how much you miss Milo, but you could also make friends from your mates in school. Playing video games isn't the only way to avoid boredom, classic caillou. And maybe, if you listened, and obey your dad more, he wouldn't have taken away your PS5 in the first place.
But, I really want my PS5 back, because video games is what I really love to play. So, Mom, do you think you can get me another one? I don't wanna be bored all the freaking time anymore.
Well, CC, I cannot exactly get you another PS5, if it was your dad who took it away in the first place. He wouldn't be too happy about that. However, I'll do my very best to try and convince your dad to give it back to you. I'm not making any promises, though, but I'll try. You should go eat your food in the kitchen now, before it gets too cold.
2 hours later.
Hey honey, can I talk to you about something?
Sure, hon. What is it you want to talk about?
Well, I'd really want to ask you for a favor, and I hope you will consider it, even if you don't want to.
Honestly, after the great anniversary honeymoon we had in Hawaii this weekend, I don't think there's anything I wouldn't do for you, honey.
Aw. That is so sweet of you to say, honey. You know that I would do anything for you, too. Anyway, it's about classic caillou. I know how much you hate his misbehavior, but I think you ought to be a little considerate of him too. For instance, playing video games is one thing CC genuinely loves to do. I agree that he shouldn't be on it all day long, but playing video games isn't exactly a bad thing, especially in this day and age. There are even lots of famous people who made it through gaming, and CC could be one of those people. You never could tell where his passion for video games could lead him in future. So, I hope you can consider giving him his PlayStation again.
Well, as much as I don't want to, I'll consider it just for you. Maybe I could work out a deal with him. Like if he improves his grades in school, then I can give it to him again.
Yeah, that isn't such a bad idea. I just don't want you banning him from video games forever.
Sure. I'll consider it.
The next day.
Hey classic caillou. I have some good news for you, but it comes with a condition.
Oh my god. Are you finally going to give me my PS5 again?
Yeah, that's right. I will give it back to you again, so you can finally play video games you love so much, once again.
Yay. I can't believe I'm finally getting my PS5 back again. This is the best day ever. Thank you so much, Dad.
You're welcome, classic caillou. But, don't get too excited, because there's a condition. You only get to keep it, as long as you improve your grades in school. Do we have a deal?
Okay. I'll do my very best to get better grades from now on, so I can keep my PS5.
That sounds good to me. Classic Caillou. Now it's time to get your PS5 back.
Yay. I am so happy.
Later.
Hey CC, you called for me? Wow. I can see you've finally gotten your PS5 once again.
Yes, Rosie, would you like to play? Anyway, I really need your help, so I don't lose my PlayStation once again. It looks like I can use your genius brain once again, so I can get my grades up in school. What do you say we study and play together?
Well, I am always down to study with you CC, and I don't mind helping you with your grades. But, you are gonna need to dedicate yourself to studying a lot more, if you really want to get your grades up in school. Because you are really lagging behind Classic Caillou.
I know that, Rosie. But I'm sure if I study with you, I can improve my grades, just like I did before.
You do know that we have a test coming up next week? We better get to studying right about now, if you really want to pass this test.
Right now? I just got my PS5 back today. How about we start tomorrow?
3 days later.
Alright class, today is another day for your test. I hope you have all studied and are ready for today's test. You have a minute to get rid of your textbooks and anything else you have on you, except for your pen.
Oh, man. I hate tests and exams. At least I studied with Rosie this time. I really hope that I do well. How could I have failed the test after studying with you? Even we studied together, but I failed, and you passed. How is that possible? I did everything you asked me to do. And I answered all the questions, even if I don't know everything, but I still got a freaking F.
Well, that isn't exactly my fault Classic Caillou, and it isn't yours either. We only had a little time to study for that test, so it's no surprise that you didn't pass, even if you did your best. You haven't exactly been the most dedicated student. So you can't expect to get good grades overnight Classic Caillou. We just need to keep studying together, and your grades will improve with time.
But I need my grades to improve right about now, so I can keep my PS5. And even if we studied, I still got an F, so we don't need to study anymore. I'll just find another way instead.
But there is no other way Classic Caillou. The only way is to study, and get your grades up with time.
I'm gonna figure it out by myself, Rosie. I am so done with studying, so I don't need your help anymore.
5 minutes later.
You know, now that I think about it, there is an easy way to pass all my homework assignments, tests, and exams. All I need is Chat GPT. I can't believe I haven't thought about this a lot sooner, instead of wasting my time studying with Rosie. All I have to do is ask Chat GPT for the answer to all of my homework, so I'll never have to fail it again. And I could easily slip my phone in my pants and cheat on my exams with Chat GPT. That way, I never have to study again, and I can have plenty of time to play video games. That is such a brilliant idea. I'm such a freaking genius.
1 week later.
Classic Caillou, you are in big trouble young man. Do you really think you can outsmart your teachers? Did you not think that I would figure out that you have been using Chat GPT for all of your homework assignments? Don't you know I can use Chat GPT too, to figure out when you cheat on my assignments?
I didn't know that you knew about Chat GPT. I just wanted to get my grades up, so my dad won't take away my PS5 again. I am so sorry.
Sorry won't cut it young man. If you really wanted to get your grades up, Then you could have dedicated yourself to studying and paying attention in class, instead of cutting corners. That's it. I'm sending you to the principal's office right about now, and just wait until your dad finds out about this.
Later.
No, 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 no. Classic. Gail. Lou, you in big super mega duper big trouble. Because your mom tried to talk to me about it, and because I wanted to be nice to you again, I gave you your PS5 back. All I asked was for you to focus in school and get your grades up to keep it. And instead of doing that, what did you do? You misbehaved again, and cheated on your assignments, using Chat GPT. Did you really think your teachers wouldn't know? That's it. You are so grounded again. And just forget about your PS5, because I am definitely taking it back from you. I don't know why you gotta be so stubborn all the time. I am so freaking mad at you.